the Crusades and the Catholic Church was developed down here. And then we went into the second wave of Islam, which was the coming back after the Crusades, their backwash. And then we had the Pilgrims down here. And the development, more development of Christianity up to where we are now. Over here, in the planetary cycle, during this was, of course, 1755, and what we had here was the beginning of the first idea of a telegraph. It didn't even exist yet. It was just written about. Then, during 1794, we had the optical telegraph right here. Then in 1834, we had the electrical telegraph developed. During the fourth day, down here, we had the telephone invented. And Tesla. You know who Tesla is? With electricity. I was working with Westinghouse and then split off from them and developed what would be free energy during the fourth day. Then we have down here, we have in the fifth day, the radio was invented, and of course E equals mc squared. Then here, in the sixth day, the television was invented. And then down here, in the seventh day, the internet. Okay? Now, let's go over here and look at the galactic. This is planetary. Here we are at the galactic. What are we going to see here? Well, in 1999, we saw Y2K, right? Then, during this first night, which was the very end of 99 into 2000, what we saw was the WFO riots, World Federation Organization, the consolidation of power was rebelled against during that period of time. There was, during the year of 2000, we had the display of polarity, that is, people in the streets backing away from the power organization. That's in the second night, 2001, we had 9/11. Pretty strong demonstration of the haves and have-nots. During the third day, which started in 2002, we had, also right here we had the financial collapse, the tech bubble burst right there. 2002, we had Enron. 2003, we had the rest of them. Plus, we have the scandal, let's just call it scandals, coming to light. In other words, during this third day, the truth started to flow out, that things weren't right. During the third night, it has been applied, hasn't it? People are going to jail. People who were caught then are going to jail now. What people were finding out about the economy and how rickety it is, now, during this third night, the economy is failing. The money supplies, well, there's over money supply, which means that your dollar is worth less and worthless and worthless and worthless. And all that is coming forward right now. Right now. Preparing to sweep the field clear for the fourth day. Remember, the fourth day here, all this philosophy was developed here. Here, we got the ability to communicate freely and Tesla with his work in energy. What we're looking at right here is the exposure of free energy. for everyone. This, during the fourth night, is when it will become applied worldwide. What is the discrepancy between the rich and the poor? How much power they have available, how much energy they have at their disposal. That is the only thing. Without enough energy available to everyone, you can manufacture lack of anything. You can manufacture a lack of water, of food, of transportation, easily, just by regulating the amount of energy they have. Here, that ends. In the fourth day, which is, it starts November 28th, 2005. Almost the end of 2005, November, is when that starts, and runs through 2006. Here we have 2007, I'll just write it that way. 2007 is the fifth day. Now here we had Jesus, here we had E equals MC squared. Here, what you suppose is going to happen? Don't you suppose maybe a blend of the two? The fact that you are divine and that everything is possible. I mean, here is where we're liable to meet the neighbors. Extra terrestrials. Right there. 2007. We can't meet them face to face right now because we don't have an ethical consciousness, do we? We have a power consciousness. We shouldn't be out there. Can you see us out there in the galaxy right now? Earth number one, we'll kick your ass. You know, that's how we'd go at it. We'd be attacking everybody. We're under quarantine until we get over this power trip. Then we'll be able to meet the neighbors. And during this time, right here, by 2008, there will be the end of manufactured lack. Absolutely, there won't be any lack of anything. Because up here, during this period of time, we will have teleportation. You think we're kidding? I have an article right here about, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but there's a little article right here about spooky science. You guys read that in the paper? It was in your guys' paper. Spooky science offers promising step toward ultra-fast computers, but what they're talking about here is the ability to record the molecular data of an object or thing, or you, and then send that data instantly to another place and have it remanufactured at the other end. Beam me up, exactly. And they're moving right toward it. It's constant acceleration. So by this time, by 2007, we'll have teleportation, at least for objects. Of course, that'll put everybody out of a job. Yeah. I mean, everybody, most of you guys have something to do with the delivery of goods or services. It's instant delivery. And if you can take a recording and send it once, why not be able to send it 1,000 times to different places, all at the same time?
So where's the fall of the financial world?
Right now. Now. This, third night. Right here. The question is, when is the falling of the financial world? Right now. The dollar and the Canadian dollar, the loonie and the toonies are absolutely worthless. They're worth nothing. They're not worth taking up space in your pocket.
So what's going to replace it in the new world then?
Only admiration. Yeah. Then, I'm going to go on just a little bit. 2009 will be a time of